But there are times when like you're sitting in a room and you look around and all of a sudden you're the only like Hispanic person and nobody else kind of gets that.
Pepperdine Junior Jessica Rubio wasn't alone. The call for racial diversity among Pepperdine's student body and faculty came to a head in the fall. On November 13, 2015, a student-led peaceful protest of about 100 students brought light to race and diversity on the Malibu campus.
As an institution, we're very committed to increasing that diversity, getting more voices on campus, more different backgrounds, so that we can have a richer conversation. And these conversations are happening in the classroom, especially this year with all the events going on campus.
According to university records, the current undergraduate population for the 2015-2016 school year is 3,418 students. So how does a minority such as Latinos play into this number? In the past 5 years, the Latino student population at Seaver College has steadily grown. This year, 518 students on campus identify as Latinos, making up 15% of Seaver's total student body.
So if we look at the data over a 10-year period, looking at the overall cohort, the Latino population has increased more than the other populations. We can only imagine that our diversity numbers will keep on increasing.
But even with a growing Latino community, the social tensions between races are prominent. For some Latino students, attending a predominantly white college was a new experience.
So coming to Pepperdine, it was an adjustment because suddenly there wasn't as many Hispanic people, and if there were, they weren't very like prominent about it.
And for others, assimilation seemed like the best option.
The way I dealt with it was like I did everything that I would do if I was white. I'm not afraid to admit that now because it's true.
With the passing of time comes a new form of discrimination, one that isn't as easily identified.
It's not blatant, it's not like, hey, your people go to the back of the line kind of discrimination, but there's other ways that we still feel sometimes stung, reminded. I guess that's it, we're reminded that we're still the other. We're still an outsider.
Intercultural Affairs Assistant Director Bryce Cofield believes that Pepperdine students are becoming involved with spreading cultural tolerance now more than ever.
This year it'll be around 700 different students doing workshops and trainings, predominantly student leaders, but also working with first-year SEMs and other students to talk about different aspects of diversity and inclusion and equity and how that can play out in our interpersonal interactions.
One group on campus celebrating the Latino culture is the Latino Student Association. This group of students strive to increase the visibility of Latinos on campus as well as provide a sense of community.
Having events at least 2 or 3 a month just to get and engage like the community and build a solid group. Coming together, like I had a lot of non-white Hispanic or even like non-Hispanic at all, like it'd come in and it was beautiful. It was a beautiful thing.
Although the exact number of Latino students for the upcoming 2016 school year have not been finalized, Dr. Bortman says we can expect a bit of an increase.
We're not perfect, we're not there yet, there are issues to still manage and lots of conversations to be had, but I feel like lots of parts of campus are very open to that conversation now, and it's very much on people's radar to be talking about those issues.
For Newswave 32, I'm Karina Corona.